lab, right? So we want to show you a couple of items that are coming up in the hour. So first of all, insane product. I love this product. This is the oxygenated white and bright laundry powder. This is, and by the way, this is a product, no bleach, non-toxic. You just sprinkle it right into the drum, but it cleans and brightens whites and colors. 180 loads, my friend. And today, okay, look at the retail value. This is crazy. From $160, $34.99 is your price. Start dialing now. And oh, by the way, free shipping and handling. Gosh, get to say that again. On absolutely everything that we have in the hour. And then I had to tell you about this one. So this is another incredible deal for Memorial Day. 796, the 648 is your number. It is our odor eliminator booster set. Now let me tell you what. This is one of these alone, like 40, you know, like one bag that's 40 ounces, we sell for $40. So this is better, if you will, than a buy one, get one free. It is absolutely insane. And what's so great about this is plant-based. It gets rid of odors, it deodorizes, it freshens your laundry as well. I have lavender, we have citrus, we have pure, we have sweetgrass, and we have fresh linen. So that's all coming up a little bit later on. And then, I'm sorry, what are we looking at now? Okay, all right, so we're gonna go right ahead and so grab that at 794-648. But we are jumping right on into our very first item that I use all the time at home, never without it. It is the Happy Place laundry soap. This is the liquid laundry soap, 128 loads. Here's the amazing thing about this, goat milk base. So right off the bat, you're not using all of those harsh chemicals, and you have to remember, whatever you're washing your clothes on, right, that is what's going on your body. So we have a lot of, let me go over the different choices of what we're gonna share with you today, but please look at the value from $39.99. We have it at $33.99, free shipping and handling. Let me bring in Miss Allison as well while she's right over here. How are you, beautiful? What a fun sweater.
Oh, well, thank you so much, because
I love that.
Remember, under at the farm?
Yes.
That's how the entire Happy Place got started.
Good, but you had to wear that sweater.
I had to wear the sweater.
Beautiful.
Listen, I'm so excited because, you know, we don't get a chance to come very often.
I know.
So to do the value on our liquid laundry.
This is crazy.
Should I go through the scents?
Yes, let's go through the scents as well, then we'll tell you more about it.
Loads. I know you're looking at it saying, is that a lot? 5 loads of laundry a week for 6 months.
Wow.
2.5 loads of laundry. This will last you for a year. Citrus. This is the first time we have seen citrus in a liquid since early 2024.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Ooh.
Fresh linen. If you're a scent girl or guy, cotton, this is really scent forward. If you love lavender and you want to get an extra one today for your sheets and your linens, go lavender.
Love it.
Brand new. Never before seen this visit. Ocean Wave. Girl, you gotta smell this.
Let me smell that.
Okay, think about going to the ocean. It's light. It has this gorgeous, beautiful wind.
That is beautiful.
Scent of wind, a little bit of coconut.
I'm closing my eyes. I'm there. And by the way, there's only 200 of these to go around in the Ocean Wave.
Delivery. Okay, now, hold on a second. If you want the sweetgrass.
Yes, we love the sweetgrass.
Is the citrus? Oh, shoot. Okay, sweetgrass is our signature scent.
Did we lose the citrus already?
I don't know. They took it away.
I don't know. Things are moving. This has been a crazy day. Okay.
Then we have the sweetgrass.
And that's the original.
Yep.
Love the sweetgrass.
And then we have the pure, which is completely unscented. And guess what we did? For Bobby, this visit, it is the ylang ylang.
Oh,
that is the floral sexy.
I have goosebumps.
The one that is not the number 5 or not the number 6.
No.
That is the perfume. That is one of the original Beekman scents.
Wow.
How many are left in that?
There's only 500 ylang ylang.
It will not be done
my
again,
goodness.
I think, this year in a liquid. That's what I know as of right now.
Holy cow. Okay, I did not know that. So congratulations to everyone. And the Ocean, is it Ocean Wave? Ocean Wave and Lang Lang in the hundreds. Jump quickly.
Okay.
But here's the thing that a lot of people think, really? So this is the basis of goat milk when you're talking about just plant derivatives. How can I ever get anything clean?
Well, everything we do at Beekman is actually tested in a lab to work as good, if not better than its chemical counterparts. So let me just show you this. This is a t-shirt that has chocolate, barbecue, and mustard. I know you've seen it before. We had to send this to a lab, right? Tested it against the #1 chemicals.
Okay.
I still think it did really well. I'm not saying anything better than this is toxic chemicals. It has a little bit left here, but this is the Beekman. But feel how soft it is. It got the stain completely out from this stain to this, but feel how soft it is.
I know, it feels amazing.
It feels amazing. And I know that you are a grandma that has a Beekman baby. Come on over, I wanna show you more.
I sure do.
The problem, and this is why we created Beekman. By the way, all made in the USA.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way,
botanically
all made
based.
by a doctor formulation,
Exactly,
right?
exactly.
Because one of the things that when we were doing beauty, we said there has to be a reason why they're using toxic chemicals. It's because they're cheap, right?
Yep.
Here's a t-shirt that was washed in detergent and dried in washed and dried with detergent.
Okay, so it's clean.
Washed and dried. Yep,
Okay.
this is washed and dried with Happy Place.
Okay.
So why is it then that when you go into a doctor's office and you have a rash or you have an irritation and they're like, why is that on your skin like that? What are you using as your detergent?
Yes.
They're asking you that question because that's the problem. When you're washing with these detergents, there's a lot of really greasy, waxy sludge in them, okay?
Oh, I know.
Now, I want to show you this. This is interesting because this was less than 30 seconds. I was watching on the clock in the studio. With Happy Place, we rinsed completely clean, which is so important.
Gosh.
If you're looking at laundry detergent, that is that toxic chemical
Films, it's still on your
residue.
clothing.
Now, wait a minute. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
As a grandparent now,
Yes.
you don't want this on your baby's
Absolutely
skin.
not.
You don't want this on your skin. Lady to lady, girl to girl.
Yeah.
You're buying a $50 face cream. Is this the serum you want to sleep on all night long?
Think about that.
No!
And when you look at this is the rinse clean. That's the difference that you're getting. And I tell you what, like I said, I have, since the day we launched this, I've never used anything else.
And it works
Never.
better then. Like that's
it does, exactly.
It's that thing where you're like, you know what? I don't know if I can break up with my laundry detergent. You will when you know that it works better and it's better for you.
And by the way, the purchase you're making today for only $33.99 with free shipping and handling is 128 lows, okay? Just wrap your head around that, right? Think about how much time, how much money you spent, and you're dragging back and forth those big bottles from the supermarket, right?
Gotta do laundry.
You have to do,
So
right?
why
This is one
wouldn't
thing
you
you
do it?
have to have,
You know
right?
what that comes out a load?
What?
26 cents.
26
Let's go back
cents.
to college. Remember when we used to have to get a $10 roll of quarters
And keep putting
and
them
putting them in the machine like time after time?
Oh my God,
Let me
right.
show you something else.
Okay, do it.
We talk about saving money. And, you know, we talk about the relationship with Beekman, and I want to continue that because I'm going to put a little bit of the Happy Place in here.
Okay.
I'm going to put a little of the detergent in here. One of the reasons when people say to me, Allison, I've looked for Beekman other places, I can't find it, it's only here at HSN. We've sold over 100 million loads. Why? Wow. Because we can keep the price down.
That's right.
Okay?
And it works.
Here's 2 washcloths, okay? Brand new. I put the detergent in here, I put Happy Place in here. I want you to watch what's gonna happen. Because that pair of shorts that you just bought from Sam, right? That, your favorite t-shirts that you purchased, and you're saying, you know what, I want them to last a really, really long time.
Definitely.
This is the way, when you're looking at detergents, how do they clean? They actually clean by breaking down the fibers, right? So this is, what, are we 15 seconds in, do you think? Maybe 20 seconds in? I'll go back and I'll keep doing this, but I just want to show you.
Look at that. In such a short period of time.
This
you can
is,
see it's
this is what's happening with detergents.
Yeah.
It is actually breaking down the fibers. So if you've ever had a pair of underwear, you pull them on, you start to walk, they like go down because the elastic is out.
Right.
That's what's
Or
happening.
they're stiff.
Or you wash your favorite t-shirt and it comes out as a crop top. You're like, what happened?
Right.
It's the detergent.
And the colors, colors.
This, and I'm just gonna step out of the way so you can see it. Look how beautiful, and it's not breaking down the fibers. Bobby, when these are gone, I have one more show, but they don't know if we're gonna make the whole show.
We have to, and I will tell you because, and like most of our options in our laundry soaps are like down to 1 cent. I just want to put that out there. So let me go over them again. So this is that beautiful fresh linen. We told the citrus gone. So we're doing great in the fresh linen. This one is the lavender. I have the lavender in my home. I've done the lavender several times. I only have 500 in the lavender. I love that beautiful lavender. This one, this is the brand new gorgeous Ocean Wave. You guys, it smells amazing. I have only 180 left. Holy cow, that is it. 180 in the brand new. This is the very first time. No one has seen it. 180 left there. Sweetgrass, which is the original. There's the Sweetgrass. We have only 600 there too. That's right, we don't even have that many. And then this is the Pure. This is the one that I know Tyler, I have for my granddaughter Tyler. There's only 400 left in the Tyler. In the Tyler.
We should call it the Tyler.
We should call it the Tyler.
We should.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, but we absolutely should.
I love that. And then this, and I will tell you remember, I think it was the last time that I had host pick, the Lang & Lang was the one that was the scent that was brought in just for me. This is, no one has seen this. We have a little over 400 only left in the Lang & Lang. It cleans your clothing better. It's for like little about 20 cents a load. The fact that it cleans, look, the whites get whiter, the brights get brighter. You soften the demo. It doesn't strip the colors. Your clothes don't come out slimy like you saw. They rinse clean, and that is one of the most important things that we tell you about how they rinse clean. But you have to see this before we run out of time, too.
Are we gonna run out of time?
Oh, shoot.
Okay, I'll hurry up.
I hope not.
This is the pods. These are made, these have a child-proof lid on them. Why would you grab this?
They're scary.
They're scary because they're microplastics. They can clog the pumps of your washing machines up. Yeah. This is, let's just talk about this. This is the toxic liquid, right? This is the counterpart. Look at it crystallizing on the side of the glass. It's so gross. It's so gross, I can't even, it even smells funky.
And these are equal amounts, aren't they, for loads?
Yes,
this
is 128 loads. This is 120 loads. This is 128 loads of powder. This is what they want you to use in the powder. If it's that good, why do you need this much of it? That's crazy. Now, if you're looking at this one, Bobby, and you're like, wait, well, what's in this? Let me move the little happy place sign aside.
Same number of loads.
128 loads, and this is all you need. So bear with me as I kind of go through this, because if you were to buy liquid right now, this is the size that you would use. Yeah. This is the size of what you're using for Happy Place. When you get this home in the box, and I'm gonna go through a couple different things really quickly. It's gonna ship with this shipping cap, Bobby, okay? You're gonna simply open this up. This will be in the box. You put this in here, and that will be your way. But I do want to say this. It will work in high efficiency, low efficiency, with hot water, cold water, with hand washing, whatever it may be, and on any fabric.
I love that. Amazing.
I'm so sorry. I took so long to say all of that.
No, but that's so important. And your price, $33.99 today. Now, we are going over here, right? Over here?
Where are we going?
Where are we going, everyone? Okay.
Oh, this is one of my favorite products of all time.
Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So the 4-in-1, this is the 200 loads. And I'm not sure how many we even have of these to go around. This is, I know, like the only presentation, the only airing, I believe, right? Free shipping and handling. All these shows have been changing, so bear with this. All natural, color fast, a rinse clear, and a price today, $49.99. No? Oh, no. Okay. Let me tell you what, I need a drink. It's been quite a day today. This has been such an amazing.
We're like, I don't know where you're going.
I thought this is where we were going with the Tupperware, but I wasn't sure. Okay, here's where we are.
And I know what this is. Do you want me to tell you what this is?
Tell me what this is, what we have left, right?
This was supposed to make a full airing. That's why we look like we have no idea what's going on.
And I've been on the air, so nobody could tell me anything.
This is the powder. This is the 4-in-1 powder that is the softener. It's the liquid laundry soap. It comes in the Tupperware container.
I know, I love this Tupperware container.
But here's the thing. It's 200 loads, but here's what I want you to know. This is in lavender. This is the scent that we have. When you open this up, just like you do with the other products, this is actually going to be your opportunity to get the lavender in a powder in the Tupperware if you want it. It is going to be your goat milk, your scent booster, your odor eliminator, and also your softener. So please know that if lavender is what you want and you want it in the powder, that's the way to do it. But we were going to do a full presentation, but we sold out of it before it ever even got on air.
And we only have the lavender. And by the way, your clothes don't come out smelling lavender. How do you describe it? Because it's very, very soft, right? Very subtle.
Right, and I think that this is a really good way to start if you know you love powder and maybe you don't want to do the liquid. Some people love just, they have a personal opinion. That's why we wanted to show this, because a lot of you really love the powder. The essential oils that we use are exactly the same that we use in the Beekman skincare.
So important.
So if you're saying to yourself, I love the lavender that's in the skincare, it has that same really beautiful, fresh, bright
real
scent.
Lavender, right?
Real lavender.
Yeah. And you're buying it today for $49.99. Think about that, $49.99. You're getting that incredible Tupperware to go with it. This is $20 off, 200 loads, the free shipping and handling again that you're getting on absolutely everything in the hour.
And I do want to say this because a lot of people are like, wait, you have the liquid, wait, you have the powder. It's your choice.
Right.
We want you to feel comfortable.
They work the same, right? So it's just whatever you prefer to use, right? So 869-861 is your number.
Everyone at home is probably like, what are those girls doing? We're having fun.
Seriously, I know. Sam and I had the same 2 hours, so okay.
Are you ready to have a little magic?
Now we are ready. The oxygenated white and bright. I love this product. Love this product. This is a product that, first of all, I don't care whether you have whites, whether you have brights, it cleans them, it brightens them. This is a Memorial Day deal that is fabulous. And you can see the HSN price of $54.99. No bleach, non-toxic. It boosts the whitening and boosts the brightening. So you're getting the super size 180 loads.
This is almost 6 pounds.
Like I can hardly lift it.
Two of these weighs the same as Bobby.
Yes.
Soaking wet, by the way. These are 6 pounds.
That is such a value.
We have never done it at this price. This is one of our number.
$34.99.
And I think a lot of people are like, oh, why is it on sale? This is one of our number one top selling products.
Exactly.
Let me show you magic.
And auto ship, we have this on auto ship today also. So I think that's also something new. So if you, and it's only $2,000 to go around to the auto ship, but I definitely suggest that you go for that auto ship. You're securing it. And I've never, ever used a product that works like this for brightening. And by the way, when you look at 180 loads, you can spend a lot of money for brightening products that are out there that are full of chemicals, harsh chemicals, right? They're going right on your clothing.
Chlorine bleach is a really interesting thing because it's so toxic and caustic. And when Brent and I, Dr. Brent Ridge, one of the, really youngest ever to lead the geriatric program at Mount Sinai, where you get to talking, I'm like, why don't they use bleach in like hospital rooms? He said, it's caustic and it's toxic. We use oxygen. So let me show you this. I don't know if we can show you this close up, but I'm gonna put some of the white and bright and I'm gonna pour it right in here. And I want you to watch this because Bobby's not gonna stir it. I'm not gonna stir it. This is the oxygen going to work. Whether you have harsh chemicals, whether you have color clothes, white clothes, this is gonna bring everything back to life. You're gonna start to see on how the bottom, it's gonna start to get clear. All those little bubbles, those little oxygen bubbles come up. This is gonna be completely clear. Why that's doing this. Jack called me earlier, Hot Jack, my husband
Hot
called.
Jack, yeah.
This is he hates when I show this, but I don't care. He still has to wear a suit every day to the office. So I buy him white t-shirts. We live in a really old house. There's well water. If you have iron in your house, if you have, even if you live in the city, this is what happens to your white t-shirts. This is the same t-shirt washed in white and bright. So you can bring things back to life. Underarm stains, all of that crazy. Okay, let's just say you're talking about colors. Show them this, Bobby. This was a set of, these are my towels. This is a set of towels Beekman gave me. Okay. Loved them. There were some and I had them out for a really long time. I thought I was doing really good. I thought I was keeping them beautiful. This is after washing them with White and Bright. This is before. This is after I had been using them. This is with White and Bright.
No, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
so colors, we're gonna bring your colors
restored the color
back to life. Okay,
no.
Now I wanna show you some more because I love this so much.
Amazing.
Let's take this shirt.
And very popular, by the way, and $34.99 right now. And with the massive, can hardly lift it, right? 180 loads of this product. And it's, okay, go right ahead.
Okay, this is something I did with you on the first time that we were on air. And I never had done it before, but I want to show you this. This is that white t-shirt I just showed you, okay?
You're not afraid?
I'm not afraid anymore. This is iodine. This is iodine, okay? I just did it on the air. I'm going to put this in with the White and Bright that I just put in here. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'm sure that is going to have to sit. I'm sure it's going to have to soak. I'm sure I'm going to have to use hot water. I'm sure I'm going to have to use cold water. I'm sure I'm going to have to soak it overnight. What if I told you in less than 10 seconds?
Look at this, guys.
That is the shirt that I just did, okay?
That was soaked in iodine.
That was soaked in iodine. Here, you know what I'll do? I'm gonna actually put another one in iodine and let it sit. We're gonna let this one sit, okay? Sit. Here is that tin. This is that water that you're washing in. I'm gonna show you how to use this. It's so easy. Yeah. Here it is, but I want you to show you, I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
It works on its own. Let's just say now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm not even gonna wring it. I'm gonna bring out the sloppy iodine shirt, put it right in here. Now think about diapers. Think about incontinence. Think if you have pets. Think about all of that. This is going to clean, and I didn't even let it get all the way clean, I don't think, but we'll see here. Look at this.
Look at that.
This is what you need to clean your clothes, okay? Bobby, I'm gonna show you something that's pretty crazy. This is a towel from my house, okay? Washing towels, I thought, I'm doing good. I'm living life. This is doing pretty good. This is after I washed it with White and Bright.
See, this is hard to wrap your head around. This towel, same towel that's been like this, you then
you can look at the tags. This is from my house.
And
these are exactly the same towel. I brought an entire luggage up when I came up to launch this of things from my house.
Your house that you're done.
Yeah,
because but then it's restoring. That's what's restoring. I mean, I have saved more clothing. And then the other thing about it, when you're not using products with all the chemicals are breaking down the fibers of the clothes that you're wearing. And then all those chemicals are on your body, right? But you're saving your clothes. I mean, honestly, we see the same thing because my husband works outside all the time. So it's all, you know, and down here in Florida, obviously all the sweat and the grime and the dirt. I've never seen anything save clothing like this, ever.
And this is all you need. So you're gonna get almost a 6-pound bag. You're gonna ask me, how do I use this? Top loader, front loader, cold water or hot water, it doesn't matter. You're gonna take this one little scoop and you are going to sprinkle it in with your clothes.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to go into a special little holder or anything like that. And I want, as long as I can go, I'm gonna keep going.
Keep doing it.
Because I've never had it at this price and I'm so excited. Okay, what I did here, see, here's what happens. White and Bright is activated with water. So for this demonstration, I take one of those little scoops and I have them put water in.
Okay.
I don't even know if they stirred it, but I want to show you what happens. Because a lot of people will say, Allison, I live in a city. There's not a lot of chemicals in my water. If you live in a city, there's a lot of chemicals in your water.
A lot.
Look at this. And I want you to compare just these two if you don't mind. See how all this looks a little frosted and this looks a little frosted still on the top? Those are the oxygen bubbles going still to work. Now, remember this cup full of
iodine?
Iodine?
Yeah.
Okay, what happens, do you think, if I put it into these?
I would think it's going to stay orange. But
it's going to go back orange.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right, right. You think?
For
Watch this.
sure.
It doesn't even go. Wow. It doesn't even slightly go orange.
I know,
That's the power of this product. And like we said, this is one of the #1 products also.
Yeah, because, and by the way, this is 180 loads. 180. If you're, and you know, if you're saying, well, I have colors, that's okay. You're never gonna have to open a window.
Nope.
I'm not putting gloves on. I'm not putting gloves on. I've got nothing toxic here.
18 cents per load, and I love that graphic. I've never seen that before. But that puts it in perspective. When you're spending way, way less, but it works way, way better.
Yeah. I'm gonna put this in here just to show you. I think what's so important is it doesn't matter what you're washing. right?
Yeah.
And I do want to say this because it's really important to me. I watch HSN, I love the great values, and people will say to me all the time, Allison, I never see Happy Place in the stores.
I know.
We're exclusive to HSN,
That's right.
and there's one reason why we did that. Because we wanted to continue to make it in America, and because we wanted to continue to bring it directly to you. We don't have to pay the marketing to put it on some store shelf. It doesn't have to have special crazy packaging. We send it to you with the free shipping. And so in a day and age where we need to really watch what we're doing, this is gonna allow you to get the most wear out of whether it be a pair of jeans, whether it be refreshing the t-shirts. You know, I used to have to buy Jack new t-shirts like every 6 months.
I bet.
And then I'm like, wait, why am I doing this? Look at this blanket. Now I want you to think about how much more wear you're gonna get out of that white blanket, right?
Seriously.
How many diapers have you cleaned that you're like, I don't know if this is gonna get clean.
Yeah, and you know, what I love about it, I notice so much at home, are like jeans, right? I mean, just came from doing the DG2, because I would prior always dry clean, like, gee, oh, good, you have some here. Particularly when we're talking about the indigos and we're talking about the blacks.
These were the same color.
See, this is, I
now
see this at home.
I want to be really clear about this. These are the same color. This was washed in detergent. And this was washed in Happy Place with White and Bright.
White and Bright. Look at the difference.
This is the
that's
same
it right there.
pair
It says it
of
all.
pants.
And I want to say thank you. We have hundreds of people who made their first purchase.
Yay,
to HSN.
welcome.
Yay, welcome,
Hi.
welcome. I know that there's a clock already up on your screen. Here's what I want you to do. We both want you to do. I want you to put this in your cart. We want you to get it home and try it. Guess what? You have a 30-day return policy. So everything that we're talking about, you can get it home, you try it, you see for yourself. There's a reason why this is one of the #1 products for Happy Place. And this value that you're getting today, you guys, first of all, we're shipping this for free because this is heavy. So
it's almost 6 pounds.
Almost 6 pounds, free shipping and handling. And I think that in this day and age, you need to have something to brighten your clothing. But I think what's interesting is it doesn't matter whether it's your brights or your whites. This works on all of them, right? And then botanically based, that's the whole essence of what Happy Place is all about. And by the way, if you don't have the HSN card, how about that? We can give you $25 today when you sign up or find out more about your HSN card. You can, my goodness, you could get this home for like $10. And it changes the clothing. It saves the fibers. We spend a lot of money on all of our clothes, right?
And by the way, it doesn't matter if it's cotton, modal, polyester,
it doesn't.
spandex. Because this is non-caustic and non-toxic, your underwear is gonna still have a stretch. Your jeans are still gonna have a stretch.
Exactly.
Like all those things. And I just want to show you this. This is more iodine. This is the one that I just did. I just want to show you how this works. I'm pouring that in. You're seeing me pour a color liquid in. And I'm going to keep going. I know I'm out of time. Let me ask you a question. I know when people are watching at home and they lock it into auto delivery, can they speed it up or they slow it down, or like, do you know what I mean? Like to lock in this price.
Yeah.
Can they get it as often as they want it? Like speed it up?
Oh, that's the cool thing with auto ship. Yeah, I mean, you can speed it up, you can slow it down, you can cancel also at any time.
Because there's months,
but you keep the value. Look at this value again. This is a $160 value, right? For $34, I keep looking at my card, $160 value for $34.99. Where are you gonna get that? You're not going to get that anywhere but right here. There's a reason why 5,000, almost 200 been spoken for. And the fact that you can get it home, that we're shipping it to you for free, our regular HSN price at $54.99 was amazing. So at $34.99 for something that everybody needs, right? I mean, this is something we all need. Like I said, we spend a lot of money on our laundry. You want to take care of it. And I don't want my red top to end up being pink, right? Or my bright yellow that I'm wearing to end up being a lemon yellow. I want the intensity. And that's another thing I really find, the vibrancy of colors really comes through with this product. I mean, it saves them, it revives them, it brings them back to life.
That.
Yeah, it does.
And by the way, just let me, because I know we're almost out of time. Watch this. I'm going to do it again.
Crazy.
Oh, wait, look, Bobby, I have this whole
another one of iodine.
I have this whole glass of iodine. You ready?
This is
boop, 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 boop,
wild,
boop,
this is
boop, boop.
demo.
I know, I feel like this is there, I'm done.
Insane.
Okay, promise. They're like, we gotta go, we gotta go. I'm like,
that is impressive.
just get this. For me and
Wow.
Jack, honestly, this lasts us over a year. And so I'm excited.
That's the other thing. You think about it lasting you, I think mine does too, at least a year, and 18 cents a load. So that number, 085994, definitely write that number down.
I broke a sweat. I was so excited about that.
I mean, I am too. That is like crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, now we are coming over to another one of our top. You're getting all the top products in this hour. Okay, so this today, another Memorial Day special. I briefly mentioned this. It is already on fire.
Good.
First of all, it is your odor eliminated. Now imagine this, a plant-based actives that literally will get rid of odors, and you know, bacteria and odors cling to fibers. Cotton being like one of the worst, like cotton really holds on to, you know, all the bacteria and odors. So one of these, $40. Since day one, from the day that we launched the odor eliminator, $40 for one, 40 ounces. Today, oh no, it's better than a BOGO. You're getting two of them, $37.99 for both of them. And you're gonna see again how little you use. We're gonna talk more about how incredibly effective this is, long lasting, and you're doing this, right, non-toxic. You're doing it again without any chemicals, because we talk about everything we do with Happy Place is all botanically based. No waxes, no greasy oils or any of that left. So we're gonna go through the choices, because I love that we have a lot of great choices in this one.
And I will tell you
limited in some.
that when this duo is gone, this duo's not, we're gonna do these singles again for the $40. So that's why this is even more important today.
Wow,
okay.
and free shipping and handling as well.
In the citrus, we have not had citrus in the odor eliminator and scent booster since early, again, 2024.
Wow.
So if you can get these, this is the citrus.
400 left there.
Wow. Cashmere.
Oh, cashmere, so beautiful.
If you like vanilla, patchouli, sandalwood, all your cedar woods, this is warm and cozy, dare I say a little sexy.
260 only left in the cashmere.
Wow. Then if you want pure, this is simply an odor eliminator. I just want to make sure a lot of people just want an odor eliminator. That's the pure. No scent involved.
400 left there.
Rain, if you like April freshness, think of April showers. You know what I'm talking about. A little rose, a little freshness.
440 there.
Oh, wow. Okay, fresh linen. If you are a scent girl or a scent guy, you like that forward scent, you want a big scent boost, go with the fresh linen.
Yeah, that's basically the most quantity, and it's still only 700.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Sweetgrass is our signature.
I love the sweetgrass.
It is eucalyptus, sage, a little spearmint, really fresh and light.
Only 370 there.
And then lavender.
The lavender,
is gorgeous.
beautiful.
Okay, let me tell you what this is.
Oh, 250 only left in the lavender. And remember again, $40, when we launched it, every time we've done it, $40 for one. You are getting a second one. I have hundreds of people that are on the phones right now. Yay. So it's not even a BOGO, not even a buy one, get one free, because you're getting $40, you're paying $37.99 and free shipping and handling.
I love the rain. Have you smelled the rain? I don't know why, but I just, that's so good. I just opened the rain. Okay.
That's like, you know, when you walk out, you get that like burst of ionization, that clean scent from rain. I love it.
Ionization? Who are you, fancy pants?
Silly girl.
Here's what I want to tell you. We wash clothes because they're dirty and they stink.
Yes, good point.
Why do clothes stink? Why do we have that musty odor that even after you wash your clothes, you're like, I can't get it out? Odor is caused by bacteria that gets into your fabric. Bacteria also gets into your wash. That's why sometimes your washer stinks. We actually figured out a way to completely eliminate with natural bioeffectants those odors. Not mask. You're not just covering up a scent, right? You're gonna start, I would tell you to use a half a scoop in here. Then this will last you 80 loads. So you get 160 loads, okay? Start with a half a scent. But now when I go to do my sheets, which I really love to have a little extra boost of scent in there, I'm gonna go with a whole scoop. So you control the scent. It's also gonna soften your clothes as well. By the way, it's just a powder, and you're gonna put it in with your clothes.
Yeah.
You don't need a special holder or a special drawer. You can use it in any top loader, side loader, front loader, hand washing. You can also use it with any fabrication, models, spandex, cotton, whatever it is. And then it's also gonna soften your clothes. But here's what I wanna show you. This is what a lot of us see on the market as a scent booster. This is only for scent. It does nothing to soften the water, and it does nothing to eliminate the odor. This is actually going to make your clothes smell worse over time because it's actually gonna trap the bacteria in the fabrication. Let me show you this. I'm gonna go show you a lot today.
You want me to hold it?
You can. This is, let's put the scent beads in, okay, in your washer. What are they doing?
Yep.
Absolutely nothing.
Nope.
Those are made of oil and grease and wax. They will sit on your clothes. They will ruin your clothes. Now you're like, Allison, you just poured that in the top. Okay, let me go ahead and let me close this and do my Allison washing machine. Okay, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna see that it's gonna start, some of that color is gonna start to come off. But look where they stay. I washed a pair of pants because I was really curious. I was like, do these really dissolve? So I took one of my pair of pants. I'm gonna show you this. I washed my pants, and that residue stuck on my pants and ruined my pants.
Sure, because it's filmy and oily,
now,
right?
So let's go back. Laundry stinks. It could be your underwear. It could be your shirts. It could be your high performance golf clothes. If you run, if you just say, I don't even run, Allison, I just get out of bed in the morning and do my work, and I have a dog, I have a cat.
Exactly.
All of those things are scents. They all smell. So what you need, and this is why it's so important that you need an odor eliminator.
Right.
We're gonna boost the scent, but we're also gonna soften water, because this is just throwing your money away. I don't, and you know what, that just makes me mad.
Me too.
I'm at the stage in my life where I get mad if people are wasting money. And again, everything in your laundry stinks because it's got skin, it's got bacteria, it's got all those crazy things. So here's what you do. Pick a scent that you like. There's no wrong way to go because it all has the odor eliminator. If you don't want a scent, go with the pure. If you have babies, and how many
100%. I know Noelle has
urine,
this for
throw up, everything.
I know,
we're going to eliminate the odor. So
and it
anything.
Works. It works. Okay, we have to give you updates. The lavender, 220 left in the lavender. That's the one that I have at home right now. So the lavender is definitely the most limited. That sweetgrass, which is our original, which I also love. There's only 300 left there. So these two are going super, super, super fast. Fresh linen, probably your best bet. Your rain and your pure, there's only about 400 left there. And that cashmere, that beautiful romantic cashmere, we have only about 250 left there. And then citrus, because citrus, you know, like citrus tends to be the first that goes,
well,
right?
and we haven't had the citrus since early, other than this weekend, early 2024. And I want to, so we're going to talk about how you use this, right?
Yeah.
Which is really important. You're going to get this. Each one of these has a scoop. It has a little sealable top on it. I can't, you get two of them. I keep looking at Bobby holding them. I'm like, you get two. Okay, so now I would start with a half a scoop because that's really all I use, and I don't want you to waste it. But if you want a boost of scent, you can do more. That's the only reason that you would need to use more.
Or it depends on how stinky.
And also how stinky. Okay, but so you're gonna put this in with your clothes. Here's what doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you use cold water, warm water, hot water.
Love that.
It doesn't matter if you wear cotton, if you wear modal, spandex, if you're doing Lycra. Let me tell you what stinks, high performance fabrics. If you have leggings, they stink. Have you ever put a pair of leggings on right out of the washer and like an hour later, like, ooh, these stink.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, if I can smell them, they can smell them.
Exactly,
Right.
think about that.
This is a true odor eliminator. So you can use it in high efficiency. You can use it in low efficiency. You can use it in hand washing.
Top loader, doesn't matter what
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
machine.
And it doesn't matter if you're using this with red, white, green, purple color laundry,
See, that's a
because
big
this
deal, too.
is, it really is, because Bobby, everything we've done in the Happy Place line is really purposeful. It's here to help you.
Right.
Laundry stinks and it's dirty. We can take care of both of those things.
And we're doing it with a phenomenal value for everyone right now. So once again, $40 always. And basically said when this is gone, we're going back to just the single. I want to mention that as well. So look, even if you only receive one, it's great, right? You'd be ahead of the game because it's only $37.99 with free shipping and handling. But we are giving you a second one today. So you are getting both of these, each one 40 ounces. We're shipping them to you for free. And you know what? These are great gifts because I've done that. I've given these as gifts. And you probably would never think about that, but the people really appreciate it the first time they use it. And again, it's not masking the odors, it is literally eliminating the odors. That's important. And we talk about non-toxic, no wax, no greasy oils or anything that you're finding in a lot of the other products that are out in the retail market. And you have to remember I mentioned cotton because now we're in the spring, summer, and you really want to wear cotton that's breathable, but cotton really holds odors. And
because it holds bacteria, because it's a natural fiber.
Right.
And I always say, what is it that smells? Like, what is it when we were developing this? I'm like, what is it that stinks so bad? And it's always the same thing. It's bacteria and dirt and grime. We sweat. Also, by the way, my husband, Jack, Hot Jack, I call him, because he's still hot after all these years. Here, I'm so lucky to have him. And he'll go out and he'll say, I'm going to buy a new golf shirt. And they're expensive. They can be from $60 to $100 for that high performance wicking. If you use these type of scent things that don't do anything with odor, you're actually taking away all of those wicking properties because you're drenching those fabrics in this oil and all of these toxic chemicals. So if you have high performance fabrics, if you're buying the sheets that are cooling sheets, or you bought a pillow that's a cooling pillow, and you're washing them with any of these scent boosters, forget about it. They will lose their. What did you say earlier? What was that big word you used earlier?
Ionization?
Oh, I love you so much. Bobby keeps me smart.
Silly.
I love it.
Silly. But that's that feeling, right? It's like that fresh, almost euphoric feeling. And again, this is what you're getting. You're getting both of them. I mean, you're getting 2 bags. 40 ounces each, by the way. And like I mentioned, after we sell these out, of which we're very limited. I will mention that we're just about ready to say complete goodbye to the lavender and to the sweetgrass. It's only like about 150 left in the lavender. $40 is the price for one. So this weekend, the fact that you're getting a second one, and it's not even a buy one, get one, $37.99. And then you know what? You have 30 days, right? So you always have the chance. I want you to do it. I want you to do it, get it home. Right now, put it in your cart, get it home and use it. And really try something challenging, right? Maybe that, t-shirt or jeans or whatever that you have once, or maybe it is a leggings or something that you want, but you just can't get that smell out of them. You're about ready to throw them out. Make one purchase, right? Make one more purchase. Just try, because you will, and pick up the oxygenated booster as well to go with it, because those are the two, this one and our last item, the 2 perfect companion products.
And just really quickly, citrus, cashmere, unscented, which is just an odor eliminator, rain, think April fresh, linen is going to be the strongest of all the scents, sweetgrass and lavender. I just don't want, because I have only one more show tonight. Ooh. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to come back and there's going to be like 3 cents.
Cashmere and the lavender should be gone in a heartbeat. So that's how that's going.
I'm so happy everyone's
joining us.
You're
getting 2 of them. So definitely stay there. I know we need to take a quick break, but we're going to be coming right back with even more from Happy Place. Stay tuned.
Hey there. Let's chat about getting some of the best deals on the things you love. Because when you're an HSN card VIP, the perks are all yours. And who doesn't love extra perks? Like 12 to 18-month VIP financing on select items, plus extra flex on items that you love all day, every day. And HSN card VIPs enjoy extra perks. Oh, if you apply today and if approved, you could get $25 off your order. So, are you ready to jump in? Give them a ring or visit hsn.com.
We have a special offer for you. Take 15% off your next single item purchase when you sign up for HSN Text. Plus, stay up to date on the latest promos and events. Love to save? Just text HSN to 70514. Happy shopping.
Celebrate and shop National Streaming Week only on HSN's free TV streaming service, QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Watch and shop groundbreaking series, deals, and more.
Woo!
Download the free TV app or visit plus.hsn.com to start streaming now.
Get deals on tap with the HSN app. Opt into push notifications to get shipping updates, app-only deals, and special offers sent straight to your phone. Get alerts when your favorite items have dropped in price or come back in stock. Take your shows on the go. Stream HSN wherever you are, 24 hours a day. Download now and take $10 off your first app purchase. Happy shopping.
To HSN. My name is Bobby Ricardo. With me today, the fabulous Miss Allison Wagner. We love Miss Allison
I'm making
Wagner.
more magic.
She's making more magic. So I have to tell you, I've never seen this product before, but in reading about this product, I'm like, I so need this, and you're gonna feel the same way. So what this is, it's a concentrate. We'll explain more about that, but this is for your appliances. So, you know, if you, like, when you walk in the kitchen sometimes, you're like, what smells? And you don't even think of, like, the stuff that's stuck in, like, your garbage disposal, or maybe it's the washing machine that smells, right? Or, oh my gosh, the dishwasher. I opened my dishwasher the other day, and all this gunk was stuck at the bottom. This is your appliance cleaner.
It's sludge.
It's sludge.
Okay, now,
and great price today, too.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, let me just tell everyone, $26.99, and you're getting a 64-ounce jug that will make a lot, right?
9 million loads.
Wow,
I don't know what that is.
okay.
No, but I'll tell you,
what?
it depends how much is it made. It
Oh,
depends
okay.
how often and how you're gonna use it.
Okay, and this is the citrus, right?
Citrus.
There's only 10? Oh, gosh. All right, 10 left in the
then
citrus.
you have the light rain.
Light rain.
And then you
We're
have
doing good. And
the
sweetgrass. Okay.
Okay, so let me explain what this
Okay.
is, and I'm gonna jog your memory.
Okay, do it.
Do you remember when we started with Happy Place and we had the washing machine cleaner that you would
Oh,
spray
yes,
it?
I bought it.
Okay, yeah, sold out.
Yeah.
So we said, how do we make it better? Okay.
Oh.
So you're gonna get this home. You're gonna be like, why would they send me a jug with powder? Well, we didn't. We're sending you a jug with a concentrate. You fill it up with water like I just did, and now you're ready to go. But let me show you how this works. Come on over.
Okay, cool.
So what happens in cleaners? So whether it's a laundry cleaner, Bobby, maybe it's a dishwasher. Let's just start with a dishwasher.
Okay.
All of these seals, remember we talked about things stinking and things, bacteria?
Right.
Well, all that food and all that bacteria not only will stick to racks, but it will also stick in here
yes.
where the water pump is.
Yep.
Okay, my dishwasher was like clog. It was like going clog, clog, clog. It was making these really weird noises.
Yeah.
I started using a half a cup.
Okay.
Put it in, and I would run it on a hot cycle once a month.
Okay.
Completely cleaned the water pump on the inside of this. But
okay.
also, if you have a little bit, you can just put a little bit on a rag, go over all those seals, and it will clean all those seals, okay?
That's a great
now,
idea.
Because really, these are very expensive things. Let's come over to the washing machine. So many of
Okay.
you said, when are you gonna bring the appliance cleaner back for the washing machine?
Yeah.
This is it.
This is it.
Take about a half a cup.
Okay.
And you know, all these seals in here, put a half a cup in, run it on hot, and it's going to completely clean and get rid of all of that musty smell. All
Because
that
you know, they don't make these
funky-
machines like they used
No.
to.
And all these I'm sorry, the camera's right there. I feel like my head is in the thing. Okay, if you're looking and saying, you know, all of these drums have these holes in them, and you're saying, why does my washing machine smell funky?
Exactly.
It's all the stuff that gets behind here. It gets into all of these silicone seals, right? Let's talk about your refrigerator, okay? I take about a fourth a cup, I put it into a little bowl, like in my kitchen. I'll put my washing, cloth in there.
Yeah.
I'll go over all the seals in my refrigerator.
Okay, that's a great idea.
How about your disposal?
Yeah, the disposal. That's
Before you go to bed at night.
big culprit.
Okay, you and your husband are gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Take a fourth a cup, pour it down the garbage disposal, and let it sit all night.
Don't turn it on. Just let it
Just
sit.
let it sit.
Okay.
This is gonna go after all of that sludge.
We have
all
to
of
have
that.
this.
So it takes care of the grease, the grime, the sludge.
Mm-hmm.
It takes care of the stinky bacteria. this is actually going to save your appliances. So refrigerator, dishwasher, washing machine, even your sinks. Pour it in that quarter cup into your sinks or that half a cup into your sinks. This is going to save all of your appliances in a really big way. And it's, if you loved our washing machine spray, now you don't even need to spray it. Once a month. So this is going to make
that's
you
just free once a month.
Once a month, and you don't just a half a cup, quarter cup, depending on how
I love it.
dirty
Don't
your
you?
appliances are.
I love that.
Well, I love it, and that's why this is almost sold out because
back
we
around this way.
haven't. I know. I'm sorry about that. I feel like
that's
I put
fine.
my face
and I
right
think
in
we're
that camera.
probably sold out of the citrus, I would guess, because I think we have like hardly any in the citrus. So the citrus is gone. We have the rain, and then we have the sweetgrass, right? Yeah, rain and the sweetgrass.
And I think what's really important about this is, for me, it saved us our dishwasher. Because when it goes
appliances aren't cheap.
And when you see, if you've ever seen the back of a dishwasher and you're like, oh, there's all those pipes. You know, like those water pipes and and it goes to the disposal and this is all you need. Right, and so you're going to fill up fill it up with whatever water. It doesn't have to. Doesn't have to be special water. Doesn't have to be like some weird water that iodine or whatever.
Oh, that's great. Well water or anything like that doesn't matter. Okay.
And you just use this as you would a treatment. I say a treatment for your most expensive appliances in your house.
The ones that have odors, right? I mean,
once a month, I do my washing machine. Okay, so once a month, when I'm done doing my laundry, I'll put a half a cup in of this, put it on my hot.
So you don't dilute it?
No, I just pour it in, half a cup. I pour it in here, start it, let it go, and it's fine. Okay, once a month. So not even very often.
Right.
Dishwasher, I say I do it once a month, but I don't. I probably do it once every 2 months.
Okay.
You're really gonna pay attention. I don't want you to overuse it, and
Well, you'll be able to smell the difference.
And you'll be able to see
and
the
see
difference.
the difference exactly.
If you
with the
see
build
black
up.
funkiness, or and I'm gonna walk in the front again, guys, and I'm really sorry to do this, but in your washing machine, watch me walk.
Yeah.
If
Sorry, I know I shut the door, so left it open.
No, but if you see that funky buildup on here, if you start to see that funky buildup on all of these silicone gaskets and in here, right, and down in here, if you start to see funky buildup in here, you throw it in there, turn that cycle on hot and go. You're saving not only what you can see, Bobby, but the water pump in there, all of that really dirty, really nasty.
That's such an important thing because, again, you think about what we pay for our appliances, right? And anything that you can do to keep them clean. And I never, and I'm glad you mentioned the washing machine one because I remember we had that, I bought it, and then it's gone.
All the time.
We never, and then we don't have it back, but this is for everything.
And we wanted to make it so that you could really use it, even like in your refrigerator. You know those seals around your refrigerator? If you're using regular caustic chemicals to clean that, you're breaking
it down. Exactly.
So you're actually
just like
shortening
the clothes.
So you're shortening the life of all of those appliances. And if you go to buy a new washer right now, or a new dishwasher, you could be in for over $1,000.
Easily. This is $26.99. It's $5.40 on any credit card, plus the free shipping and handling. So all you do is you choose your rain or you choose your sweetgrass. That's it. And I think the sweetgrass was the most limited, I'm pretty sure. We sold out the citrus. The citrus is already gone, and that you're getting 64 ounces as well. And you have a 30-day return policy, so it's great to try it.
Yeah, and I just want to say this too. If you're asking how do I use it? When do I use it? I can't remember anything anymore. It's all right here on the back. It will tell you exactly how you use it, how often to use it. And I always say, guys, we're smarter than any label. Really go with your gut on how, if you're using your washing machine all the time, maybe bump it up a little bit.
You're right, so it's gonna be different for everybody. Okay? All right, so stay here, but we have a fabulous new markdown for everyone. So these are, you take a look at these are the Happy Place, then the reusable sponge dishcloths. Okay, first of all, let me just tell you, this is a brand new markdown. We sold them for $29.99. They are $19.99. They are $10 off with free shipping and handling. They are 80% cotton and 20% cellulose. So you can use them every day for multiple uses as well. And you're getting 8 of their, first of all, they are, as you are going to see in a minute, a paper towel alternative. I think you're going to see it.
I might, but I actually just busted it. This is only half of them.
This has been the
These
craziest day.
replace thousands. Look, and I actually did bust them.
Good
These
job,
replace thousands and thousands and thousands of paper towels. So in this world where you want to save money, there you go. These you can actually wash. You can throw them in the dishwasher. They scrub, scrub, scrub. Bobby, do not get me started.
Did I bring this over with me from the other 2
No,
hours?
but I love this so much about you. Do you know, I love, sometimes when I'm at home, I just have a Bobby moment. I turn her on and you make me smile.
Oh my gosh, you make me smile too. And these are reusable.
Oh, I've had mine for months.
Yeah.
They're so absorbent. You throw them in the dishwasher, or you throw them in the washing machine, use them over and over and over again.
Exactly. And you're getting all 8, $10 off for the very first time. So that is 870-515 is your number there. And okay, so we have one final item that we have to tell everyone about, and customer pick as well.
Yeah.
It is the dish soap. So, and I haven't aired this in a long time. So 4.1 stars at hsn.com. Gentle, effective, incredible. So we have only 3 choices.
Okay.
We have the sweetgrass right there. We have the lavender. And then we have the fresh linen. You're getting 64 ounces, and then you're getting the bottle to go right along with it. And let me tell you what, boy, does this work. I mean, you can have like, and why do you want to use chemicals on the pans that you're cooking in, the dishes that you're using, right? The utensils, right?
How about Tyler, when you're washing her bottles?
Yes, that's right.
And you're going to leave a chemical residue that she's going to ingest?
Right.
Doesn't make sense.
No, we do not want to do that.
Okay, so you get the bottle, and then you also, that's going to be your big bottle, and then you get to refill them in the squirt bottle. 64 ounces. I'm going to show you something, and you might just be blown away. I'm just going to put a little bit of this on the bottom. Now, I don't use a lot of this. I use just a little of this. I'm going to use, how about if I use my fingers?
Okay.
Okay. I just want to start to show you without any water. This is the bottom of a pan, okay? Let me actually go even one better now. Wow. And show you how,
okay.
Here we go.
How ridiculous is that?
How ridiculous is this? And look at how it cleans.
No chlorine, no bleach, no ammonia, no caustics. This is incredible.
Look at this, this is nuts. Because, and by the way, you can see this. Look how it's breaking down where I just put it now. If I'm gonna really, look at this. Oh my gosh, so forget that.
Oh, and this is $29.99?
Yeah.
From $41.99. You think about how much money you spend for those bottles every time you buy it. Plant-based, you're getting 64 ounces. And which one again is the most limited, Jennifer? I think it's the, okay, there's only 700 left in the sweetgrass. So if you're thinking about that one is definitely the most limited. The sweetgrass, the lavender, or the fresh linen. Crazy.
And don't overuse this. Use just the teeny weeny about.
Okay.
Because this will clean like crazy. Now, I just cleaned this pan, remember?
Yep.
Now, let's say you say, oh, well, I like to have eggs this morning.
Yeah.
You go, you put this on the heat, it heats up. If you had chemicals in here, you would be cooking chemicals in with your eggs.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important. Okay, now I just want to show you something.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can bring the lights down. Who's to say? But what I want to say is I have a black light, and when Dr. Brent gives me a black light, I'm going to use it.
I love it.
Okay, this is a regular laundry, or not laundry, but a dish soap, okay? We put it in here about an hour ago. Look, it's actually congealing. I don't know if you can see this, but look at it, and you're saying, well, is that really light? Is it really bright like that? Let me show you the happy place right next to it. It's going to disappear. Look at that.
Yeah.
So watch this.
Clean,
I'm going to put 2 fingers in here and 2 fingers in here. How's that? Okay.
Do it.
Look
at
the difference. That is, these two have the chemicals and these two have happy place.
Man.
Look at the difference. So that's and by the way, I don't know if your husband does this or not, but you know Josh and Brent do because we've been up. Bobby and I have been up.
Farm. Oh,
Bobby and I have a picture of Bobby and I drinking wine in the barn.
See?
I don't know if we were supposed to be drinking wine in the barn.
I don't know.
But we did.
Farmer John didn't seem to care.
He didn't seem to care.
He did not seem to care.
But here's my point is, when you're up at the farm, you're cooking, you're getting vegetables from the garden, they go right on the countertops.
So glorious.
So if you're like us and you make a peanut butter and jelly on the counter and then you eat it, you've wiped that counter down with chemicals.
That's so right. And you know, these are all things, right? Like like the appliance that we don't think about. And hopefully you are realizing the difference that this can make in the health of your life. Let's just face it. And I know there's only a little over a minute left, but we sell this for $41.99 because, again, it's 64 ounces. You're getting that, plus you're getting the 12-ounce bottle to come, plastic wrap bottle to go right along with it. But you're paying $29.99. Everything in this hour was free shipping and handling, and it's not. It works, right? It's gentle, but it's effective.
Well, everything that we do is tested in a lab to work as good, if not better than. This is the bottom of a really dirty pot, and I just want to show you this. I don't know if you just saw this, but I just got it completely clean. The inside of this pot. Let me just take you on a little kind of cleaning of this. But you're not ingesting all those chemicals.
And you're not really scrubbing and scrubbing.
Let me just dump out all that dirt. Look at that. We got it completely clean without scrubbing.
Amazing.
You know, and I just want to thank everybody. And I know it's Memorial Day weekend. My mom was in the Air Force. She was an officer in the Air Force.
My dad was a general.
Yep. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that has
thank
served.
you so much. Thank you so much for being with us. Please stay here. Miss Allison, you coming back tonight?
One more show at 7 p.m. Maybe.